My name is Christine Bader. I worked for BP for a long time, and I was managing corporate responsibility and human rights for them. And that primarily meant focusing on the community and human rights impacts around some of their biggest projects. And then the Deepwater Horizon disaster for me was a real, I suppose, a crisis in confidence in a way. And I had left BP by then. But I was in a role where I was supposed to be helping shape the culture and helping put processes and policies in place that were supposed to mitigate against these kind of risks. So it really made me think, well, what does it mean to do corporate responsibility inside a company? So I wanted to tell my story and tell the stories of other people inside big companies doing this work. So I've just handed in my book manuscript, and it'll be out in March. And the working title, still under debate, is The Evolution of a Corporate Idealist When Girl Meets Oil. And again, it's my story, but it weaves in the stories of other people who've been working inside big companies doing this work. These are right at the heart of the thorniest issues of our age. How does a global business operate? So if you're going to be working on those issues, it's going to be sort of slow, incremental work, and it's going to feel like baby steps. And there are these opportunities for transformation, right? When you can establish, for example, I've talked to a lot of people who've worked on these industry initiatives or multi-stakeholder initiatives. And those are hard too, and they take a while. But they are opportunities to really shape and move an industry, and that's really exciting. But a lot of the day-to-day work is you're just, one colleague at a time, or one policy, or one project at a time. It's really incremental. And these crises are going to keep happening, unfortunately. I mean, I've interviewed a lot of people in apparel about the Rana Plaza tragedy, right? And we've been doing supply chain auditing for 30 years, and still we can kill 1,200 people in a heartbeat. And that is totally unacceptable. But again, this is part of the inherent challenge of the way that these industries have grown up. So one person in one company can't stop those. People ask, where can I have the biggest positive impact? Should I go work at a big company, or should I go work at Amnesty International? Right? And part of the answer is, you have to figure out where you think you're going to be most effective. And I've gotten to know lots of human rights advocates over the years, and they are amazing at what they do, and I have so much respect for them. But I know that I would be terrible at it, right? Because my inclination has always been to seek compromise. And so, and advocates, they play such an important role in stating a really hard line and stating, this can't happen. This is what cannot happen, and this is what must happen. And then on the company side, I feel like my role in part is to explain, I understand that, but here's the way that the business works, and here's why it works as it does, and this is why that's not exactly feasible, but here's what we can do. So if I hear that, as an advocate, then I'd be like, oh yeah, you're right, I get it. No, wait, I'm not supposed to do, So I think part of it is what is sort of suited to your personality.